with unknown on both sides. So in today's lesson, it's going to be about solving equations where you've got an unknown value on both sides of your equal sign, and then also involving brackets. So we're going to go through a few examples, and then you're going to be set some tasks to do as well. Remember to be copying out the examples as we're going along, and any other information you wish to add on. So let's have a look. Solve 3x minus 2 equals 2x plus 7. So the first thing you're going to do when you're given an equation like this is to draw that straight line down the middle. The next thing you have to do, I'm going to put a little keynote here, is have a look at your value of x's. Okay, you want to now only have x's on one side of your equal sign. So what you're going to do is have a look, where is your smallest amount of x, and that is this one, because 2x is smaller than the 3x. Okay, so you're going to move smallest amount of x, or unknown value, to the other side of the equals. Okay, it's not just a random move from one side to the other. Remember, you do have to do your inverse operations. So we've currently got a positive 2x. So in order to be able to eliminate that, we have to minus 2x on both sides. Okay, so now we're left with 3x, take away 2x, so that leaves you with 1x, or just x on its own. You can write the 1 there, but you do not have to. So it's x minus 2 is equal to positive 7. Okay, then it's just solving it as you usually would. So at the moment you've got x minus 2. To leave x on its own, you have to get rid of the minus 2. To get rid of minus 2, you add 2. So you're going to add 2 onto both sides. So you're left with x is equal to 7 plus 2 is 9. So x is equal to 9. Let's have a look at the next example. So 7x minus 2 equals 5x plus 8. So when we have a look at this one, again, which side has your smallest amount of x's? It's the 5x. So you're going to move that one over. So we're going to subtract 5x from both sides. 7x, take away 5x, gives you a value of 2x. And you're left with minus 2 is equal to 8. And then you solve it just like any other equation. So at the moment you've got 2x minus 2. So to get rid of the minus 2, you're going to add 2 to both sides. So you're left with 2x is equal to 8 plus 2 is 10. And then 2 times x, opposite of times, is divide. So divide both sides by 2, leaving you with x is equal to 10 divided by 2 is 5. So x is equal to 5 for this one. Another example. 2x plus 11 equals 5x minus 1. So in this instance, you'll see that the smallest amount of x is on the other side. It doesn't make a difference what side they're on, as long as you're following the rules. So 2x at the moment is our smallest amount, so we're going to subtract our 2x because it's positive. So take away 2x from both sides. We're left with 11 is equal to 5x, take away 2x is equal to 3x minus 1. Okay, then we just solve it as always. So we currently have minus 1 on one side, so we have to add 1 to get rid of it over here. So we're left with 11 plus 1 is 12 is equal to 3x. And then opposite of times 3 is divide by 3. So we divide both sides by 3. We're left with 4 is equal to x. You can also write it as x is equal to 4. It will mean the exact same thing. So pause this video and have a go at these 4 questions. And I will pop the answers up. So mark your answers. So for question 1, x equals 5. Question 2, x equals 2. Question 3, y equals 4. And question 4, a equals minus 3. Now pause this video and have a go at this task 1. Again, same thing. Make sure that you're putting your unknown value, the smallest amount, onto the other side and then solving accordingly. And these are your answers. So question A is 2, B is minus 2, C is minus 7, D is 6, E is 6, F is 7, G is 8, H is minus 1, I is minus 4, and J is minus 3. Now, the next examples include brackets. So what do we do when we have brackets? Now, it's important that you first understand you have to expand your bracket. So the first thing you have to do is expand your bracket. So 5 times x, 5 times positive 3, 3 times x, and 3 times positive 9. So 5 times x is 5x. 5 times positive 3 is positive 15, equals 3 times x is 3x, 3 times positive 9 is positive 27. So now, same thing, you now have to take the smallest amount of x's onto the other side, which is the positive 3x. So we're going to subtract 3x from both sides. So we're left with 5x, take away 3x is 2x, plus 5 is equal to 27. And then you solve accordingly. We've got plus 5, so you're going to take away 5. So you're left with 2x equals 27, take away 5 is 22. And then 2 times x is, you have to divide it by 2, so divide both sides by 2, and x is left equaling to 11. So this one is x is equal to 11. Another example. First thing again, you have to expand your brackets. So x times 8 times x is 8x. 8 times minus 1 is minus 8. 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times by positive 3 is positive 12. And then same thing, the smallest amount of x's is the 4x, so we're going to subtract 4x from both sides, leaving us with 4x, because 8x take away 4x is 4x, minus 8 is equal to positive 12, and then we've got minus 8, so we have to add 8 in order to get rid of it, so we've got 4x is equal to 12 plus 8 is 20, and then divide both sides by 4, because currently it's got multiplied by 4, and we're left with x is equal to 20 divided by 4, which is 5, so x is equal to 5. Another example, we've got 3 and then x plus 13 and then 10 and x minus 1. So again, first thing you have to do is expand that bracket. So you get 3 times x is 3x, 3 times positive 13 is positive 39, is equal to 10 times x is 10x, and 10 times minus 1 is minus 10. Now have a look which one has the smallest amount of x's. It's the 3x, so we're going to subtract 3x from both sides, so you're left with 39 on this side, and 10x take away 3x is 7x minus 10. Then solve accordingly, so you've got minus 10, so you're going to add 10 to both sides, so you're left with 49 is equal to 7x. 7x is time, so we're going to divide by 7 on both sides. 49 divided by 7 is equal to x. So your x is going to have a value of 7. Final example, I believe. Same thing as always. Draw that line, multiply them out. So 2 times by 4 is 8, and then x. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6, equals to 5 times 2 is 10, with the x 10x. 5 times minus 5 is minus 25, and then smallest amount of x's is the 8x, so you subtract 8x from both sides, so you're left with minus 6 is equal to 2x minus 25. Then you have to get rid of your minus 25, so you have to add 25 onto both sides. So when you add 25 onto both sides, you're left with positive 19 on one side and 2x on the other, and then you have to divide both sides by 2. So now you're left with 9.5 is equal to x. Or we can write it as x is equal to 9.5. Pause this video and have a go at these questions. And the answers to the following are: A is c equals 2, b x equals minus 4, c b equals 1, d a equals minus 9, z equals minus 9, a equals 1, x equals 5, and y equals minus 3.